your food. So we have our low moisture fine part skim mozzarella cheese. Finely shredded is what you're going to want in order to get the patties to where you want it. You're going to want the leanest that you can find in your grocery store. I use Harvest Land, or a natural, whatever has the leanest versions. This one's a 92.8, so it's 92% lean. The more natural, the better. And then an egg. An egg is all you're going to want. Next, you're going to figure out how many of the red containers you're going to be making with this meat. I chose chicken. It's going to be the first time that I've made chicken patties out of these. Normally I use turkey because it's just a leaner meat, and my daughter loves the how it comes out. She loves them. So in order to figure out how many of these containers, before I even put it in here, I measure it out. Alright, so that made about 1 pound of chicken, of ground chicken, made 3 red containers worth of meat. This is important because your distribution of your mozzarella cheese is going to be even to that. So next you're going to make sure, and you are going to mix 3 of your blue containers of cheese in with your ground chicken. And then of course you're going to add your egg. And then you're going to mix it all up with your hands. And this is what your mixture is going to look like once you have mixed it all up with your hands. You're going to want to get a pan, a cookie sheet. It's usually best, and you're going to cover it with aluminum foil so that you don't have a nasty mess on your pans afterwards, and so that you won't have to worry about it sticking or any other issues, and they just pop right off afterwards. Then you're going to make 3 patties out of your mix, and whenever you do, you're going to want to make sure that they are to where they can fit in your containers if you're doing meal prep, because I know mine are long, so I try to make my portions long wise so that they can fit in. And because you know that these are distributed into 3 different containers, and each of these is a red and a blue, you will then have to preheat your oven. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees and cook it on each side for 15 minutes, give or take. I prefer to bake mine. You can fry it. I mean, not fry it, but you can simmer it in a pan on the stove, but that'll take some time, and my kids, this is the easiest option with my kids. So while the chicken is cooking, you can either make your dressings from page 56, or you can get your sandwich together. I use these. They substitute for my pita bread because they basically are pita bread. And then I will cut up a tomato so that I will have one of my green containers at the same time. So, all in all, this whole meal is 1 red container, 1 green container, a blue. If you make the dressing, then it is one of these, and then a yellow container for your bread. So that's a well-balanced meal. And then if you want to, on the side, you can have some fruit. So add your purple in there. So I would probably do like a banana or some strawberries with this. Just add on and have a well-balanced meal. But this is it so far. Just got out of the oven. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it together. What I done was I put the flatbread part down and then I put tomatoes on top. My oranges are already on the side, so I just added my chicken. You can add some hot sauce to it because it's a freebie. And top it off. That's why I like these little pita things. And that is my meal for lunch tomorrow. Of course, I'll have it with some water, but that is it.
Anymore. Wish I could remember that nobody's keeping score. I'm tired of throwing pennies in a